Well, we all remember the days of coming home from school to play outside on a nice day.
That's exactly what one Winnipeg woman says her kids were doing when someone called Child and Family Services. Now JACQUI KENDRICK is worried her name is on a permanent list. CTV's Cheryl Holmes has more on the complaint that has KENDRICK living in fear of punishment.
JACQUI KENDRICK, a stay-at-home mom, was tidying her home in early April when she heard a knock at the door.
There's a lady there, and she started talking to me about something about a well-being check. Didn't click to what she was talking about at all.
The lady with Child and Family Services said someone had called worried KENDRICK's 3 kids, aged 10, 5, and 2, weren't being looked after.
The exact complaint was there was unsupervised children playing in the backyard.
KENDRICK had to answer a number of personal questions.
Asking me about if we've ever dealt with Child and Family Services before, what my childhood was like, how I punished my children.
She even had to show the worker where her kids slept and how much food was in the fridge.
And the whole time I'm sitting there pretty much in tears because I couldn't understand what was going on.
KENDRICK was surprised the complaint came in about her kids playing in the backyard. The whole home is fenced, and from the street, there's only a portion of the yard you can see.
We've taught both the older ones already, you know, the whole stranger danger. They know what to do. They know not to. When my 5-year-old's out there, she knows she's not supposed to go up to the fence, the gates.
Winnipeg psychologist Dr. Toby Ruttener says kids should be as independent as their abilities allow. He suggests anyone who may have a concern with their neighbor speak to them directly.
With the internet is it has created a situation where not only does everyone feel entitled to give an opinion, but this approach that says everyone's opinion is equal in value.
And for KENDRICK, who says she's often on the deck and can always see her kids playing from the window, there's a worry this incident isn't the end.
Anyone else ever decides to complain for whatever reason, there's always going to be a file there. If you really had a concern, you could have knocked on my door to actually just go the worst route possible.
All right, to talk more about this, CTV's Cheryl Holmes joins us now from Central Park. So Cheryl, what was the response from CFS about this case?
Marilee, we tried to contact CFS. We didn't get an answer to our questions, but KENDRICK told us that the worker said all complaints have to be investigated and that children under 12 years old shouldn't be left alone. She also said that the worker said an employee might go and interview the kids at their school.
So Cheryl, what then are the rules about when kids should be allowed to be left unsupervised?
Marilee, according to Manitoba's Child and Family Services Act, a child 12 years or older can be left home unsupervised. However, it doesn't say anything about children left alone in a backyard. Now, to be clear, KENDRICK says she was home, but that her kids were outside playing in their fenced-in backyard. Now, the other thing she says is that whoever spoke with CFS said that the kids were left unattended.
All right, thanks for this, Cheryl.